Let's solve this equation together. It says root 2 raised to the power root x minus root 2 raised to the power root y is equal to 60. We're required to find x and y. Okay, so how do we solve this? Now, the first thing I can do is to multiply this power and this power by equivalent fraction. Okay, so if I do root 2 raised to the power root x multiplied by 2 over 2 minus root 2 raised to the power root y multiplied by 2 over 2, it becomes equal to 60. Okay, 2 over 2 is 1. Okay, now I can rewrite this as root 2 raised to power root x over 2, okay, all raised to the power of 2 minus the same thing here, root 2 raised to power root y over 2, and I bring out this 2 outside, is equal to 60. Now, this squared minus this squared, let's say that this is equal to a and this is equal to b. So we have that root 2 raised to power root x over 2 is equal to a, and then root 2 raised to power root y over 2 is equal to b. So what we actually have here is now a squared minus b squared is equal to 60. This reminds you of the difference of two squares. And what does the difference of two squares state? It's that when you have a squared minus b squared, this can mean the same thing as a plus b multiplied by a minus b to be equal to 60. Okay, now moving on, at this point you are seeing that the product of two things are equal to 60. So at this juncture I want to write out the multiples of 60. So the multiples of 60, so we have 60 as a number. Multiples of 60 is what? Okay, so these are the multiples of 60. Now, just for time's sake, I will not apply all these multiples, but I'll apply a selected multiple so I can get a straight answer. So I need something that when I substitute for a plus b and a minus b and solve for a and b, I would get a to be something that is an exponent of 2 and b to be something that is an exponent of 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Now the first thing I'll just do is to add distance and see for myself. Okay, so 30 plus 2 is 32. Okay, so I can try 32. Now let's say that a plus b is greater than a minus b. Okay, so I can say for the first one, because 30 plus 2 is 32 and it's even and it's also a power of 2, which is not really important now, we have that a plus b is equal to the bigger number, which is 30, and a minus b is equal to 2. If we add, as we've done earlier, we have 32 here and then we have 2a to be equal to 32, hence a is equal to 16. Okay, approximately b will now be equal to 14. All right, now whilst these are even numbers, you can see that b cannot be expressed as an exponent of 2, so you cannot say 2 raised power any number to be 14. Okay, so because of that, we will leave this for now. All right, now go to the next one. So going back to these multiples, we've done for this one and it's already out. Okay, so 20 plus 3 is 23. It's an odd number, so we cannot use this. 15 plus 4 is 19. It's an odd number, we cannot use this. 12 plus 5 is 17. It's an odd number, we cannot use this. 1 plus 6 is 61. We cannot use this as well. But 10 plus 6 is 16. It's an even number. Now let's try this one as well. Okay, a plus b is equal to, now the bigger number there is 10. Okay, so we write 10 here, and then a minus b is now the smaller number, which is 6. Adding up, we have that 2a is equal to 16, hence a is equal to 8, implying that b becomes equal to 2. All right, now you can see that these two things can be expressed as exponents of 2. Okay, so this can be used. Now let's go ahead and apply this here. So we say that our a is equal to square root of 2 raised to power what? Root of x over 2, and our b is equal to square root of 2 raised to power root of y over 2. Now let's solve for a first. Our a is 8, so we have that square root of 2 raised to power root of x over 2 is equal to 8. All right, now the first things first, we can decide to express this as square root of 2 can be expressed as 2 raised to power half. So we have 2 raised to power half or raised to power root of x over 2 is equal to 8 can be expressed as 2 raised to power 3. Okay, now moving on, recall from the product law that when you have something like this, you multiply this exponent. So what we'll have here is now 2 raised to power root of x over 4 to be equal to 2 raised to power 3. Now the bases are the same, we can equate the power. So we have that root of x over 4 is equal to 3, root of x is equal to 12, and x is equal to 144. Alright, now for y, we have that root of 2 raised to power root of y over 2 is equal to 2. Alright, now moving on, we can also do the same thing we did here. So it means that root of 2 raised to power root of y over 4 is equal to 2 raised to power 1. Now remember what we did initially when we were solving for x, we just changed this into over 4 already. Sorry, this is 2. So we have 2 raised to power y over root of y over 4 is equal to 2 raised to power 1. Okay, now the bases are the same, we can equate the powers. Alright, so we're going to have root of y over 4 to be equal to 1. Root of y is equal to 4, hence y is equal to 16. So y is equal to 16 and s is equal to 144. So these are the answers to this question. Now if you want to test for the answers, let's bring back the question. The question says root of 2 raised to power root of x minus root of 2 raised to power root of y is equal to 60. Now let's substitute this for x and y here. So we have square root of x, okay, because that's square root of x and square root of y. So square root of x will be 12 and square root of y will be 4. Okay, so we have here root of 2 raised to power 12 minus root of 2 raised to power what? 4 is equal to 60, and this is still questioned. Alright, now moving on, we can rewrite this as root of 2 all raised to power 2, okay, all raised to power 6 minus root of 2 raised to power 2 raised to power 2. Okay, now root of 2 squared is 2, so we have 2 raised to power 6 left minus 2 squared. 2 raised to power 6 is 64 minus 2 squared is 4, and this is equal to 60. Okay, so it means that our answer is the correct answer, but recall that this is not the only answer for this, as you can apply these other multiples and get other answers for this question. Thanks for watching. I hope you understood. If it made sense, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.